Making a handsome profit in real estate sounds fun, right? But that's not a cup of tea. You must struggle to learn the secrets and put them into practice to succeed. It's a time-taking process. Keep your morale high to get a good deal. Maintain a positive attitude to negotiate well. Let's consider that you visit a property available for purchase. You are given the duration of 24 hours to decide whether to buy it or not. If you fail to finalize your decision in the given timeline, the seller will contact another buyer. This way, a good deal may slip from your hands. Don't worry, as we have got your back. Instead of panicking at such moments, you need to stay calm and calculate the values. House flipping is becoming prevalent. That's why the ratio of buying flipped houses is increasing daily. We have compiled valuable steps in this video to save you from such a scary situation. Keep watching until the end to make a better decision about house flipping. But before you learn about how to analyze flip in 5 steps, pay attention to the big red subscription button. As soon as you click it, you will be taken to the wealthy side, the life you deserve, where you'll find hundreds of videos. These videos contain the answers to almost any question you may have. There are also daily updates, so if you want to stay tuned, remember to turn on notifications. What is house flipping? Before we jump into the steps of analyzing a flip, it's better to discuss what is house flipping first. House flipping is the practice of purchasing a home, making necessary renovations, and then reselling it at a higher price than the cost price to make a good profit. The term house flipping is also used at times when a buyer holds the property for a more extended period and then sells it when property rates are high. The ultimate goal of house flipping is to make a profit in real estate. This is the ideal short-term and income-producing investment for someone skilled at accessing a flip. Steps to analyze a flip. Do you want to become an estate dealer and earn high revenue? We want that for you too. Let's start discussing. Number 1. Focus on the tax record. The first step in analyzing a flip is to focus on the property's tax record. A tax record contains every detail of the house, which can help you make a better decision. Wholesalers and brokers give you briefings, but they're usually not accurate or exact. You can use tax records to know about the size of the plot, the size of the parking, and the size of the house. When you are checking the tax record of the house after listening to this video, we bet you to find a 1,000 square foot barn or a 500 square foot basement that wasn't mentioned by the wholesaler before. The square feet of each portion of the house are discussed individually in the tax record to help the buyer make a correct estimate of the house value. Other than these measurements, you will also get the count of rooms in the house, like the number of kitchens, washrooms, guest rooms, bedrooms, and living rooms. After making this house purchase, you will know how much you have to spend on the renovation. If the renovation cost is significantly higher, it's not a deal that should be considered. Number 2. Draw comparisons. Now, the next step is to pull up similar properties and draw comparisons. Your goal is to find similar houses in the same area. With the term similar houses, we are talking about homes similar in plot size and architectural styles. Another essential thing to consider while looking for similar houses is the year built. We can mention an example if you cannot understand the concept of a similar age range. Let's suppose that the home you are analyzing belongs to 1990. Now, your aim must be to find a house that was built between 1980 to 2000. Both of the houses will be similar in built-in style and textures. Another price-indicating factor is an equestrian-style home. Such homes are not easier to find as they contain a barn and horse pasture representing novelty. Due to higher demand and rarity, such houses will sell fast. Now that you have known price-indicating factors, it's time to draw comparisons of similar products in the area. The comparison is only possible through the partnership of an investor and a broker. As an investor, you have to tell your plans to the broker. Tell him about the kind of property you are looking for so that he can evaluate the asset correctly. Be an investor or build a partnership with a like-minded broker investor for such a service. In return, you have to pay them a commission. 3-mile radius is the ideal distance for finding a similar property. By comparing the similarity factor of similar properties, you will get an idea about the price range of your property and the investment you should make in it to get a calculated profit. Don't rush in buying property before making proper calculations by finding similar properties in the area and drawing comparisons. Enjoying till now? Please hit the subscribe button now, like, share, and comment. And yes, keep watching. Number 3. Do a walkthrough. After being aware of everything, it's time to give the property a walkthrough. During the walkthrough, you mustn't forget to bring essentials. These essentials include a budget sheet for penning down every expenditure so that you can do calculations after returning to your home and office. A tape to take measures of the area so that you know what needs to change and how much budget is required for these changes. The last one is the camera to capture lots of photos and reference them with your contractor while deciding the budget and giving instructions. We will give you some clues so you know what to consider and change during a walkthrough. If the house contains a shake roof, update it with a custom roof or a metal roof, which will cost you $600 per square. To make your home look furnished, it's always better to update your windows. Use the data collected from your comparable to understand roofs, windows, and furniture design. Don't forget to count the number of windows you have to calculate correctly. Updating a house is not always about additions of things. If an unnecessary atrium requires the budget to be fixed, clear the whole section. Focus on the floor height and prefer leveling all up. You can also add paintings on the wall for an elegant look at the house. You need to fix dry walls and add paint to the house to fix wall texture and sell the house at a reasonable price. While visiting the kitchen, try to keep it simple by not spending too much. Regarding bathrooms, there should be more than one depending on the house size and comparable. If there is a dead area in the house, use it for making an additional bathroom. The more spacious and airier the house is, the more people it will attract. Reframe the ceiling and raise it wherever needed. Add natural light to the house to give off a relaxed vibe. You can reframe the house by correctly readjusting the positions of bathrooms and bedrooms. After the walkthrough, you will know the importance of noting down the comparable details. They will be beneficial during the renovation of your house. Number 4. Drive the comparable. The last time you visited your comparable after listing them down, you were unsure about their usefulness. But after this walkthrough, you will surely go again to pay a focused visit to all your comparable. You'll get to know where your property lies, among others. Your goal must be to cross the glamour level of your comparable to get a higher rate than them. Guess your mind about the future value of your property after getting renovated. Take your comparable as your inspiration and design your house accordingly. Your design and texture should be better than theirs. Remember that you have to spend less but make your home the most attractive because you are there to make a profit, not to live in. Number 5. Time for the calculations. You can use the financial performance calculator or the flip calculator to calculate all your debt costs, selling costs, hold times, property taxes, and much more. Set your budget and your targeted amount and put in your hold period to know whether it's good or not to invest in this flip house. Make sure you don't get a deal done on a destroyed property. Your house must be in average condition, i.e., a sound sewage system, a healthy area, working gas systems, etc. This way, you don't have to spend more to make a profit. Don't act foolish with the paperwork, and it's equally necessary as the costs. The common mistakes that you should avoid with house flipping. Being a human, it's not shocking to make mistakes. Avoid overconfidence because real estate isn't fun. We have added this portion in the video so that you can make profits without mistakes in house flipping. Low on budget. Don't spend too much. This will increase your expenditure and minimize your profit. Your budget will depend on the kind of project you are doing, and not every property will need to be renovated in the manner of a home from a reality show. The next investor can be attracted by listing complete renovations, clean up and sell as-is properties, or homes that only need minor repairs. Setting up the wrong team. The quality of your work depends highly on your team. No matter how much effort you put in, you can never achieve your desired goal with the wrong team. You need a passionate team for house flipping that is emotionally attached to your plan. Your team can include a home inspector, a real estate agent, a remodeling expert, an accountant, and a real estate attorney in your team if you want to turn house flipping into a profit-yielding business. Not bothering it much. If being in real estate was so easy, everyone could have been a millionaire. Take the flip house deal seriously and make efforts for it. Even if you can flip properties without a license, you shouldn't take your friends' or TV characters' advice since it isn't a get-rich-quick scam. Learn from your experiences. Don't forget that many people in this career field also face huge losses, just like many make profits. You can decide which one you want yourself to be counted in. Trying to do it part-time. This job may sound like it doesn't need much time, but in reality, it does. If you want to perform efficiently, you must not settle it down with another long-term job. You should focus entirely on it and dedicate your time to research and learning. If you have found a good house flip deal, don't ignore the paperwork and the excitement. Once the contract is made, you are bound to stay connected. Think before signing and keep a complete check on all the contract-related documents to avoid future regret. Did you enjoy the video? Please hit the subscribe button, like, share, and comment.